Hi everyone, do you know that with a simple declaration you can create a new SharePoint list? There is a new SharePoint List Agent available that will allow you to create structured list in SharePoint. Let me show you how this works. Let's go. Here I am in the M365 main dashboard. This is office.com, aka m365.cloud.microsoft. So in order to play with this new SharePoint List Agent, we need, of course, to install it. So let's go down and we can search and click on all agents. Now here we can type SharePoint and you are going to see SharePoint Page Agent and the new one called SharePoint List Agent. I made a video already in the past covering this first one. Check it out if you want to get more insights. For this video, I'm going to show you SharePoint List Agent. I'm going to select this one, and if you as admin, you don't disable this, you are going to allow your user to add this agent to their Copilot dashboard. So now I'm going to install this SharePoint List Agent that will help me to create effortless new SharePoint lists. So I am now here on SharePoint List Agent. I have also the ability directly here from Copilot to invoke this agent that is now installed by typing @ and then SharePoint List Agent. Now I can start to interact by typing here with this agent. It's up to you how you prefer to interact with the agent. Let me go now let me enter in the chat mode with the agent. I prefer to have this experience because I have all prompts that I can reuse for this specific agent. Let me show you the first 6 prompts that we have here. So we have support request, track customer support issues for your project. We have employee onboarding. This is also nice. Project milestones, track project milestones, knowledge base, event planner, and recruitment tracker. So this also is not bad. If I click on this one, I'm going to have this description for the agent. Create a SharePoint list to manage recruitment process during and in. And so here, theoretically, I have to type the keyword, which could be event, an event in my organization. Or I can start from scratch and type whatever I want. So during recruitment in my organization, so let's type this. Let's reuse this prompt and let's see what is the outcome. Here is a proposed SharePoint list structure to manage your recruitment process end to end. So what I have here as a suggestion, the list is not yet created. I have as columns candidate name, this is a single text, role, department, application date, stage, interviewers, interview date, status, and notes. And here I can see also a sample data which help me to understand much better the structure. So it looks very nice. So I have the notes here as well. Then we can also apply a workflow to iterate on every step for every candidate involving managers in the process. Before we continue here, you can decide if this structure is good to go, or maybe you can ask to modify some column, or you can add new columns if they are missing. Okay. Which option do you prefer? Use this structure and sample data as is. We can also start with that. You can also use this structure, that's it, without having sample data inside the list. But let's start with this step. Now let's see the next one, what the SharePoint List Agent is going to reply. Now, as a next step, I have this drop-down which allow me to decide in which SharePoint side I want to install this list. Let me target the global HR. It makes perfectly sense to involve the HR department for this process. Now I'm going to click on confirm, and just by typing some declaration here, what we have is a SharePoint list. This is awesome. So I don't even need to open SharePoint to create the list. Now the agent is going to create the list. This one is dropped now in the global HR site in SharePoint. So I can click here to follow up in a new tab in a browser. And there we go. I have even the sample data inside. How cool is this? And you know what? In the interviewers column, what I have are real users of my organization already dropped in. These are the interviewer, so I can also now apply a workflow. So for example, what is the outcome of the interview? If it's good, if we can proceed with the next step. So this is really up to you now how you want to structure the workflow and the structure of this list. Okay, it looks very nice. Now let me go back and let me start from scratch. So I want to start a new conversation now, but in this other case, I want to do something different. I'm going to target now a new chat with Copilot, and what I'm going to do is just trying to mention this SharePoint List Agent. Now here, I can say create a new list with the following columns. All right, so let me type the first one, which should be, let's be original, title, comma. The second one is going to be category. Then we are going to add as a third one, device, comma, for column, let's go with color. So here there is a little mistake. Let me remove this and let me go with the minus color. It's fine. So let's keep it very simple. So let's see if my agent can start to create a list for me in SharePoint. So following up on my request, I have here a preview, title, category, device, color. There you go. This is my list. It's very nice. And now what I would like to do as a follow-up on this step is just reusing this structure. I don't want to have data inside. Of course, you can also create a different view if you want. So you can highlight, for example, use this structure and create a new view to group by device. So I'm just trying. I don't know if this will work, but this is something that could be useful. Let me see if this will work. Use this structure and create a new view to group by device. I can create a SharePoint list for you, but I cannot create or modify views in SharePoint. So this is good to know. I didn't know that that was not possible, and I think this would be nice to have in the future as well. Okay, I can add now the URL of my SharePoint list. I think I have another site which is called similar to this one. So let me copy this and I'm going to drop this one. It is, I'm pretty sure I have a website called Global HR. So maybe we can retype again, SharePoint.com, sites. It is the global IT. It should work. Let me see if this is the right one. Global IT. Now the agent is looking if, I assume, if this site exists. I'm defining the columns and choices for the SharePoint list, including categories like device, type, and color. Okay, it seems that the URL is correct. And we have now this new list called devices catalog. I didn't mention the name of the list, but of course, this is something that you can define before the creation of the column. So luckily the URL was correct. And now I created this new list called devices catalog, drop it in the global IT SharePoint site, starting from scratch. Now, something that I would like to try out is if this agent can create document libraries, but I don't think this is possible. And let me try, because the agent, it's called SharePoint list, so I assume this is not possible. Let me try to type something. Could you create doc libraries? Let's see. I can help you create SharePoint list, but I can't create document libraries. So this is also good to know. And very last thing, in order to use this agent, you need to have a Copilot license assigned. Now let me open a new tab and let me show you from an admin perspective how you can turn on or turn off this agent in your organization. I am entering the admin.cloud.microsoft, and here there is a new section called agents. Now if you go on all agents, you can search this agent, which is already available. It's developed by Microsoft directly, so it's already there in the store. It is here, so I can click on it. This is automatically enabled unless you don't block it by clicking on this proper button block. And with that, you are not going to allow users to use it. You have also, going on users, the ability to select this option, no users in the organization can install, or you can also narrow down this to a few groups of people. So these are the possibilities that you have. You can completely block this agent if you don't want that people install it in the organization. What do you think about this new agent? Let me know in the comment down below. I hope to see you next time. Bye.